Hi, friends. It's been a while, but it's taken me a long time to translate this old Buddhist story into more modern terms. It's called Anghouli mala. Now, a mala is a necklace or a bracelet, and you'll find out what Anghouli means as we go along. This is an old story that was passed down from generation to generation by word of mouth. And so most of these stories begin with, "Thus have I heard." So, thus have I heard. He was so badass, even gangsters stepped aside as he roamed around the country, causing havoc far and wide. It started way back when a robber popped his mama. He went out seeking for revenge, but that caused more drama. He wore a necklace made of fingers hanging around his neck. One finger from the banker, one finger from the baker, one finger from the prostitute, and one from the shoemaker. One day he blew into the town where a holy man did live. He said, "I'll take that bastard down. His followers will fear my shiv." A cry went out from street to street. "Danger, clear out, save your lives. Grab your children and retreat. Gather all your friends and wives." A panic started, filled the air. Everybody got to running. But that holy man seemed unaware. Fingers said, "Man, I ain't funnin'. You think you're better, holy man? Think you're as fierce as me? You think you can just walk away, try to ignore me?" Now Fingers, he was running hard, but still he couldn't catch him. That holy man one step ahead, old Fingers couldn't snatch him. "Why don't you stop now, holy man? You play me for a fool." He said, "I stopped long years ago, my friend. Now why don't you?" Was it something in his voice or the way he wasn't stressing? That murderer stopped in his tracks. The holy man seemed like a blessing. And when he looked into his eyes, he was suddenly awake to all the evil he had done, so refuge he did take. He threw away his chain of fear, followed meekly to the place where other seekers welcomed him, their ways he did embrace. And when the lawman came to town with vengeance on his mind, the holy man said, "Look around, no murderer you'll find. You see that teacher over there with beatific glow? He is awakened just like me. Now others he does show." "Now hold it just a minute, man." The lawman stared and scowled. "He looks just like the one I seek that round our village prowled. I think you hide a murderer. Now give him up for justice." "He's not that man, though he once was. If you love us, you must trust us." And since the holy man, a wise and gentle teacher, was renowned throughout the land as a dedicated seeker, he took the lawman by the hand, bearing witness to the transformation. He said, "There's good in everyone." The lawman had a revelation. Now, if you can believe this tale, it's time to make a change. We all deserve a second chance, our lives to rearrange. There are so many programs to help people in prison to change their lives around, but nobody wants to spend the time or the money or the effort, especially those with mental illness. So if you are curious about what can be done and what can be changed, try Googling prison reform or programs for newly released prisoners, or programs to help inmates gain skills for when they're released. And if you have any comments, I'd love to see them. And otherwise, I might be back for a second half, but I'm not sure. So, something to think about. I hope you enjoyed this.